For those of you out there that are hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Crash come alive, grease the villain, but we survive. We can whale games. Oh, stupid tricks, let the lessons flow. Friday closes high, we can vibe set in. Whales dive deep, dumping with a grin. Charts go wild like a prank on bad. Altcoins tumble, driving us mad. Stupid FOMO rush, chasing every spark. Greed whispers sweet, leaving us in the dark. From peak to pit, the drop's a cruel joke. Overdose on high pitch, now we're broke. Ooh, yeah. The rush is fake, the pain's too real. The trap, sealing the deal.
All right, we're about ready.
Overdose on altcoins, time to get slick. We can whale games, dumping in the dark. Crypto chaos hits, leaving its mark. We can whale games, riding the wave, laugh at the drop of the brave. With the market twisting till the crash come alive. Grease the villain, but we survive. We can whale.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second attempt at this stream. Don't know what the hell happened. My beautiful turkey face got replaced with some old dude's face. I don't know what happened with that. That's an ugly filter if I ever saw one. Well, yeah, erase that one. How's it going, everybody? Glad to see you here. Shout out to everybody who's making it back slowly over here. Looks like we've got 4 people so far. We were going over Bitcoin on the last stream before we got rudely, I don't know what the hell happened. Kept disappearing, having some glitches. This might glitch out too, so we'll try to do as much as we can. We're going to shift the focus now to altcoins. Just leave you with this idea that Bitcoin looking frisky on the daily. She trying to do something, respecting some bottom ends here, and getting some good little signals here on the daily and the weekly. However, the monthly is still screwed. Okay, so we'll take what we can get when we can get it. But we're bouncing off support with lower highs. It's looking good. And if it's looking good for altcoins, it's also probably going to look a little bit better for altcoins. Although Bitcoin's still the apex predator here. Just saying. All right, so this is what our altcoins are looking like on the daily. Are we on the daily? On the daily. Up pretty good across the board here, about 3 to 4% on the daily, making some gains back that we've lost. Well, we've been losing for about 2 years now, just saying, if truth be told. So ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing tonight? Let me bring the chat over here. I didn't get to say hello to the chat on the last stream. I'll say it here. Who's first tonight? We got Glasshopper. Hey, congratulations, my man, being number 1 on the second stream. We got Dave P in the house. Dave P got ice cream on the console. Dave says, we are so back. Postmodern Oddities. Good to have you guys here. MG Motorsport, shout out to you. Hello, I've been having some problems, haven't we? Yes, usually do. I'm lurking, just doing housework. Don't blame me a bit. Damn it, Sean, that's what I said too. And then he ran out of the room crying. Technical possibilities. Pay attention in the control room. Stop hitting the bong. That's what it is. I bet it is. Should have some good ass coffee. You know, that's true. We got to plug our sponsor for tonight as other people start to trickle in. 9 people in right now. Thank you for being here and giving me a second chance. If it wasn't for second chances, we'd have no chances at all.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
And our commercial. Good ass coffee.
The morning's gray. The clock's a foe. The world outside moves slow, so slow.
Yeah.
But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass.
Smells like ass too, but gosh, it tastes so good.
Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Yoo-hoo! All right. Shep 3333, glad you made it back over here, my man. All right, that's it. Let's get into some altcoin looking in over here. We were looking at before we got rudely thrown out of the last stream there. We were taking a look over here on others, which is starting to look pretty gosh darn juicy. So far, oh, that don't look as great though. That looks a little compromising over here. But right now, with Bitcoin coming up, we are getting some markings here, some bearish or bullish. I'm sorry, some bullish things here. They've been showing up on the charts here for others, altcoins. A little rise. I'm not expecting a whole lot of rise. We marked this area right over here to pay attention to. That's probably where we need to sell. When we see others hit that or close to that, it's probably when we should pull the trigger on the sell button on some of these positions, just you know, in case she wants to come back down here and we can do it all over again or something. I'm just a suggestion. That's where we might leave it. Meanwhile, let's come over and take a look at some altcoins and see what's popping today. If you got any altcoins you want me to take a look at, well, let me put my little marker out here. Priorities will go to members and super chatters. Just saying. And whatever we take a look at now, Auderia or Beat. That one, well, looks like it's making a little bit of a comeback. It was down about 30% earlier today on today's stream when we did a daytime stream today. So what is it? It's gained 15% today, if I'm reading that right. Yeah, it was $1 or something, wasn't it? Maybe that one's still strong. Maybe they just had. I said, wait, we'll take a look at that one. It sounded like it could be on a 382 pullback, and it might have done a bull flag or something. We'll take a look at Beat. Some of the ones that have been popping today is H Humanity. It's up to 12 cents right now. Chili's is doing a little something. That's at 3 cents. Nowhere near its 72-cent high it has been at before, I think, or 33 cents. Other places I remember it being. Onyx coin, you could say it's up, but it's still down from its half a penny price that we were hoping that it would just hold as a bottom. So you got that going on. Zcash though, yeah, okay, you're hanging at 440. Zcash, we're going to take a look at you because you're a good way to work against Bitcoin or to earn some Bitcoin. Aptos is seeing a little love. We'll take a look at Aptos, see if there's anything there. And Syrup, I am liking that one. I think we looked at it earlier. I had a trade on it, but I got stopped out on it. It's a slow grower though. That's what's so weird about it. Pippin, we'll take a look at you. Uniswap, you're not doing much. Zora, you're playing around. You're kind of. We'll take a look at Zora. She lost some levels there. And of course, Peppy. We need to take a look at Peppy. Peppy looks kind of interesting there. So some that's given us that's already started to go a little green, but may not be too far out. Monero. Remember, this one was $333 just like a couple weeks ago, right? Now it's $448. I'm just saying, we talked about it. I'm saying, hey man, don't forget about these old boomer privacy coins and things like that. The ones that nobody thought was going to do anything this cycle, and they turned out to be some of the strong ones here at this point. We need them the most. And yeah, we talked about them early. Said don't fade the boomer coins like Bitcoin Cash and Monero. All of them. We've been looking at even Decred. Luckily, hanging around $16. And even Litecoin. I'm just saying. All right, let's take a look at some of these guys. We got Beat. This is you. Oh, wow. Look at. No. What we got going on here? So, Parabola, that we're starting to lose. We lost the 9. I'm not as happy about you. You lost the 9, baby. And you opened a candle below it. So, I'm not. She was in the dirt yesterday, had a red candle, and I guess it touched the 21, but $1.60. I think I saw it somewhere like that. All right, so let's get rid of this so it won't give us any kind of weird bias. Let's just clear out all this. Previous target areas and levels. And now we'll pour a fib. And it looked like we probably hit a 382. Okay. This one's going to be tricky. She's still in the parabola, I think. I think we got something a little bit more like this. It looks like we're getting 176 maybe in that area. maybe she's still, I mean, it could still be breaking this area too, right? So it's easier to draw a trend line, I believe, instead of this yellow line. But the yellow line does let you know that it is making it's trying to make a parabolic move, and that kind of translates into a series of steps. And I got 1 area, 2 area, I'm gonna say 3 area. Usually get about, if it works out perfectly, supposedly you get 5 and a blow off top. Doesn't always get that blow off top or get up to that many steps before they break down, so you got that. But once they do break down, you need to leave them the hell alone until they figure out where their bottom is, because they go on a long, drawn-out search to find a new bottom and reaccumulate after these curved lines break. It's just, I learned it the hard way, folks. I'm just trying to save you some pain. If you don't believe me, go through it. You probably have, just didn't really recognize the curve. But that will help you kind of, oh no, yeah, we need to take a break from you. Like, don't be trying to buy the dips after the parabola breaks, because you just be buying them all the way down. You got to wait till they touch bottom after the new parabola, go sideways for a little while. All right, and so a way to navigate this, in my personal opinion, is draw a horizontal trend line. So this is our actual trend line, right? And we could be seeing about 175, 176 right in this area. Anywhere along through here, we got a Fibonacci about 175, I think. Maybe we'll bounce there, 21 moving. It's a good chance we can bounce there and the parabola will continue, but if we were to lose that and start closing areas down here, I would stay away from this one. It does look to me that she's ready to give it up, so I wouldn't be chasing just yet on this one. All right, so Beat's not looking exciting, but Zcash, what are you looking like? You're looking kind of spiffy over here on the daily. Look, you already got a buy signal there. You're kind of topped out over here, but can be. Okay. MACD's looking, ooh, duck lips. Looking good. If we can get this thing to flip over on this side and stay blue, that would be interesting. Zcash is looking interesting. Let's go down to a 4-hour. Something a little bit more relevant with the time frame that we're on now. Now we're seeing some resistance, right? Okay, it's saying she about topped out now. She hit the 786, almost hit an 886, 200 moving average, 360. It's coming in. Yeah, it looks like, I mean, it's still good. We're above the 9. Don't get me wrong, but we probably need to pull back. Zcash may have already had her little run for right now. Okay, so let's figure out, now that we nailed it, that 453 target. Nice. I believe this is on the 1 hour too, right? So we got to do this, especially, you know, because we're on YouTube, and show that, you know, we have something that actually makes sense and works, because, you know, we didn't just draw that. We had that line sitting here from way over here, and it would have been somewhere in this area. So price action was down here somewhere when we were saying, hey man, 450 is target. And I know it looked crazy until that one day you come over and they're like, oh hell, nailed it, got it. That was resistance. That was the pivot point. I thought, Road Dawg, it wicked through there. Okay, squeezed up, but this is the pivot point. It acted as a pivot point. It couldn't get past it. It couldn't get past it. It was a reversal zone. She needed to be coming down now. Where she need to be coming down to? I would be looking. Well, that's, no, we can hope that it would be a 382 bounce and we get something really strong out of it, right? But she could come all the way back down to these areas. We could be making our harmonic pattern over here, and what that would mean, we come down to one of these areas here. I'll just pick the 382. We could come up here, make a lower high, and then we could be coming all the way down here. Okay, we could do that. We could come down here, come all the way, and still come back down here, right? There's several variations that we could do. We come down here, make a higher high, and then make a big ass deeper one down here, maybe even lower. There's a lot of different things that could be going on. The first things we need to do is figure out, well, where are we going to bounce, and then that can give us some clues, right? So are we going to catch traction here? Because if we are, man, shoot, we could be looking at targets over here at 511 and 550. This is part of the harmonic trading system, part of the Fibonacci trading system that I have. If this is something that interests you, I would advise you to come over and join our trading community as one option, or there's videos on this over into the YouTube membership area. $3 membership. I've got videos that explain this, a lot of this, not as in depth as what I'm going to be putting out very shortly. No, I can't say shortly, but soon. I'm going to do some more videos and classes going over some more of this stuff, because this has been pretty much turned into the meat and potatoes, I guess, of my system. You know, trend lines, Fibonacci's, and a few little indicators I've got. But you'll catch me. I'll be on a stream without, or a screen without anything, and I'll just take trend lines and a fib, and I'm good. I don't need those other indicators to help me do it. Then that could be all you need too. Fibonacci will tell you a lot. Trend lines, though, yeah, they carry secrets too. These are some other trades that we had going over here, older trades that, well, look like they did pretty. I guess I'll leave them on there for vanity to say, look, you hit my target. Look, you hit my little target. Look at you, bless your little hearty. Am I in this? What the hell? Wait a minute. If you hit my target, did we get at, are we in a, this is a different trade now. Okay, we'll take that one off. I'm not really sure what the hell we got here. Our entry of what? Bitcoin? We're under? We did below? Really? I thought we were up. Okay. We're at 88,234 for Bitcoin right now. You're supposed to be looking at altcoins. Shh. I'm drawing trend lines right now. I don't like this trend line because it's not connected to the bottoms down here. Maybe we got something down here. That doesn't look good. Let's go from this last one. That was the best way, and then and now you're just trying to figure out where the hell can you find support. You're the only one that makes sense right here. So we take this idea. Well, that would be your last touch. You can't do that. Okay. Just playing with some ideas here in order of operations that I go by. Oh, you're my stop loss, and you're way down here?